Good morning and welcome to Unity on the Space Coast. Please rise as you're able for our opening song, My Soul is Welcome Here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, y'all, everybody, I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting that message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Woo! I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be, and I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting that message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
My soul is
Welcome here. My soul is welcome here.
right place,
My soul is welcome here.
right time,
My soul is welcome here.
right place,
My soul is welcome here.
right time,
My soul is welcome here.
right place.
My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Yay! Yay, yay, yay.
Let's pray. God, we see each and every one of these beautiful souls being raised to their highest consciousness today, connecting with you, God, and with one another. We say thank you for the many blessings in our lives. We say thank you for the spiritual home and the spiritual family. We recognize that there's truly only one power in the universe and in our lives, God the good, omnipotent. We give thanks for this in and after the nature of Jesus the Christ, and so it is. Amen. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. I'm Reverend Roxanne Graves. I'm the senior minister here at Unity on the Space Coast. And I would not want to be anywhere else than right here, right now with you. I love Sundays, and I love the fact that you guys have all come together today, whether you're online or in the building, to join us for the next hour of your time.
I'd like to introduce our musicians and singers on the stage today. On bass guitar, we have Nick Phillips.
Hey, Nico!
On special music and vocals today, we have Barbara McGillicuddy.
Yay!
And how many churches have a reverend who can also sing and play tambourine as well?
Tambourina!
It wouldn't be possible what you're seeing and hearing without our friends in the back. Thank you, Alex Dershka, as well as Sadie Perdomo.
Yay!
And Sadie will also be delivering the daily word. Thank you.
And our meditation today.
We have forgotten to introduce
Eric
our
Brooke.
wonderful music director. Hello, Mr. Eric Brooke.
Yay! All right. If you are new here for the very first time, we have a welcome packet that we would like to give to you. Do we have anybody that's new for the very first time? Or the first time in a very long time? We'd love to give you some information. If you're online and you're new, or even if you've been watching for a while and you just haven't had the opportunity to chat with one of us, please Facebook message us or go on our website and send us an email, call. I'll be answering the phone. I'd love to tell you more about our beautiful little church here and the Unity movement as a whole. We do have a couple of upcoming events I want to tell you about. We have our normal Tuesday morning class and Monday evening women's group, but on top of that, this coming Wednesday is the second Wednesday of the month at 2 p.m. We meet at Grill and River Lanes Bowling. Woo, woo, woo. For lunch with friends. That's 800 Cheney Highway. We also, this Wednesday at 6 o'clock, we have Healing from the Heart with Barbara McGillicuddy. We're excited about that. I'm going to be here this time to get a healing and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. The following Wednesday, also through Titusville Metaphysical Happenings, we have Dr. Ken Hansen coming, who is marvelous. We love him every time he comes. Yeah, I see a couple of good expressions. You don't want to miss that. He'll be here 6 p.m. Wednesday the 21st. There's a suggested $20 love offering, but don't let that keep you from coming. Potluck is next Sunday. So if you could sign up on the potluck sheet for what you're going to bring next week, it's out on the table in hospitality. We also need volunteers for next week for hospitality during the potluck. We need somebody that'll be there before the service starts, during the service for some of the time, and then after the service for cleanup. So if you'll see me or Sadie Perdomo or anybody that looks like they know what they're talking about, let them know that you want to volunteer to do that next week. We'd appreciate that very much. All right. We have a beautiful vision and mission that is all about connecting. It's all about personal transformation and celebrating both our likenesses and our differences. So let's say that together. Unity on the Space Coast celebrates a world of harmony, abundance, and divinity. We joyously express truth, inspiring transformation. Yes, we do. And the prayer for protection brings us a nice consolidation of the things that we know are true. So let's say that together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen. Why don't you stand up and sing with us? You are welcome here.
1, 2, 3, 4. There is a space in my heart where I find the truth. I find me and you, a truth beyond what you may see now. But when we are one, we bring more good about. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. bow and unfold, embrace and let go, trust the flow. There's a freedom in love when you follow your heart. Together we're stronger than we could ever be apart. No matter who or what you call yourself, or where you come from, yeah,
there is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here.
Now breathe in and out. Slowly feel all that surrounds you, all that you feel, and all that you know. Let it go. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. Love is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. You are welcome here.
Good morning. I will be doing your daily word today in Spanish and in English, as you've heard before. So, hoy es domingo 11 de junio del 2023. La palabra diaria es gracia. Con gozo y gratitud recibo la gracia, la presencia y el poder de Dios que guían, sanan y armonizan están presentes en todas partes. La gracia divina es mía cuando digo sí a esta presencia en mí. Libero cualquier pensamiento de no ser digno de la gracia. Nada podrá perturbar mi identidad divina. La gracia no tiene que ser ganada ni puede ser comprada. Es inagotable. No importa cuánto reciba, puedo confiar plenamente en que siempre la tendrá cada vez que la necesite. La gracia no surge en mí, se expresa a través de mí. Así como he sido bendecido al recibir la gracia cuando la he necesitado, me honra ser el medio a través del cual fluye hacia otros, bendiciéndolos en el momento perfecto. 2 Corintios 4:15 dice: todo esto ha sucedido para bien de ustedes, para que, recibiendo muchos la gracia de Dios, muchos sean también los que le den gracia, para la gloria de Dios. Today's daily word is grace. The affirmation is, with joy and gratitude, I welcome grace. The guiding, healing, harmonizing presence and power of God is everywhere present. Divine grace is mine whenever I say yes to this presence within me. I release any thought that I am unworthy of grace. Nothing I could do or fail to do would ever disturb my divine identity. Grace need not be earned, nor can it be bought. It is inexhaustible. No matter how much comes my way, I can relax in complete trust that even more will be available as I need it. Grace doesn't happen to me. It expresses through me. Just as I have been blessed to receive grace when I have needed it, I am honored to be the conduit through which it flows to someone else, blessing them in a time of need. 2 Corinthians 4:15 says, Yes, everything is for your sake, so that grace, as it extends to more and more people, may increase thanksgiving to the glory of God. Today's daily word is grace, and we affirm with joy and gratitude, I welcome grace. So join me now for a moment of being present in this space, becoming aware of the seat that we are sitting in. Just feeling your body, bringing your presence from your mind down to your heart. Take a deep breath. Exhale. As we breathe in and out so effortlessly, we receive life. And in this way, we also receive grace. Just as we breathe, we also express grace, truth, power, our very being, the light within shines as much as we will allow. What does that feel like for you? Take a deep breath in again. And as you exhale, feel that light growing brighter, warmer, bigger. This is peace. This is grace. This is love. And let it pour out of you just as you breathe. Noticing the tension leaving your body. Noticing the thoughts calming. We give thanks to our very presence that is God. And in this peace, we sit for a moment of silence. Breathe. Be in this moment, in this presence, this light, this love, this grace that you are, that surrounds you. It is abundant now as it was before. Just take notice anytime you feel that it is absent. Come back to this moment and connect with this feeling, this presence. It is there every time you need it, and it is yours. We give thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God, for your presence. And so it is. Amen.
There are days so hard, it seems like nothing's going right. And there are nights that are so cold that you're just praying for the light. There are times when you think that there's no going on. You're convinced that you're not that strong. But just then, a day like this one comes along.
Celebrate your life today. Great and joyful things have come your way. Love with all your heart and soul today. Know that God has made you whole. There will never be a better day than today to celebrate.
Every morning, there's a reason to feel blessed. Every morning. Because just for you, God has set aside the best. You can do whatever you dream of. All you need to do is love yourself. And then you'll always find that you will rise above. So,
celebrate your life today. Great and joyful things have come your way. Love with all your heart and soul today. Know that God has made you whole. There will never be a better day than today to celebrate, to celebrate, to celebrate, to celebrate, to celebrate. Woo, woo, woo. Nicely done.
yeah, that's the start off of my talk today. Celebrate your life today. Celebrate your life today. Every morning, no matter what's going on, there is a reason to feel blessed. Every morning. If you wake up on the wrong side, look for that reason. You'll find it. It's there every day. And I love the line in that song that says that God has made you whole today. There's nothing missing from you today. God has made you whole today. I love that. Today, did you guys know that today is National Making Life Beautiful Day? Woohoo! I know, right? I didn't know it either till I went researching it and making life beautiful. And I love the picture of her blowing the bubbles. You know, you can't help but be happy when, you know, you see somebody in the park blowing bubbles. It's like, of course, bubbles in the park, they work together. I beg your pardon? I thought that was you. Oh, well, thank you. She's beautiful and does not have this, but thank you. I love that. I take that as a great compliment. Thank you. Yeah, I've been known to blow a bubble or two. So, making life beautiful. Of course, there are things that we can do every single day to make life beautiful, right? But I want to take a moment to think about the people who make your life beautiful. Think about it for just a moment. Who did you see when you woke up this morning? And if you didn't see anyone, what did you see?
I saw my dog. A dog.
There you go. Dogs making the life beautiful. I can tell you, I'm crazy about mine.
My cat.
Yeah, your cat? Yes. Think about the people, the things that make your life beautiful. It's really, really important on National Make Life Beautiful Day and all other days to recognize what goes on throughout a day that you can glean onto that will make you happy, that makes your life beautiful. I was thinking on the way here today, because today was a funny day for church. There's lots and lots of funny days for church, but today was an exceptionally funny day. If you'd looked at anywhere and saw that we had different singers planned for the day, we had different songs planned for the day, we had all kinds of different things planned for the day. And as it turned out, we had this perfect storm, as Alex called it. I love that, the perfect storm, which brought us to where we're at today, to this beautiful service, this wonderful service of joy and fun and laughter. And it didn't look like anything any of us thought it was going to when we woke up this morning, which is just beautiful. And I don't think I express often enough my gratitude for everybody that it takes to make life beautiful for a couple of hours for each of us every single Sunday. It takes a lot of folks to make that happen. I've lost Eric, but he'll show back up in a minute. I'd like you guys just stand for a second while I call your name. Josh, and the other usher would be Robert in the back. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. I just want people to see all the people it takes to put the service on today. The Mahans, they're going to be counting after service, so stand up. It takes them also. Yay. We've got Celia every Sunday helping us with enjoying our after service and sometimes before service. We have Jeannie Hamilton's going to be doing our bookstore after service today. We have Alex and Sadie in the back doing multiple things today. Eric Brook, magically, I have to tell you, between Eric and, thank you. I was going to call you Philip. That's your last name. I do really know him. I know him well. I love him well. So I really do. Nick, Eric, and Barb today pulled together some fabulous music for us today. I am so amazed at what Eric and Barb and Nick and Michael T. when he's here and everybody else that's here. Yeah, you can go ahead and sit down. I'm sorry, I'm going to make you stand up forever. Can pull together. And the sole purpose of their work for Sunday is to bless you with a beautiful service. And I personally believe they accomplish that each and every Sunday. So let's give them a really wild round of applause. It's not just about making your own world beautiful. It's about making the world beautiful for all. It's about recognizing where there is something that needs to be beautified. I love it. I said one day, you know, we should do this and this and this in the flowers. And Debbie just kind of looked at me, you know, in that look. Of course, yeah. And then it occurred to me, well, you know what? Really what I need to do is just get out there and pull the weeds. That would be a really good start for making beauty happen in my own life. Cleaning out my closets. I got a list, but I'm going to do them. This summer, I'm going to get them done. They're going to help me feel better about the surrounding that I'm in. I'll feel my surroundings are as beautiful as I can make them. And every time I go outside my space and walk into another area, my job is to help make that beautiful. And sometimes what you do to make that beautiful is to make the people that you come in contact with feel beautiful. A really easy way to make that happen is to just listen. When people are listened to, they feel important, they feel necessary, they feel beautiful. It's not always about what we see or what we touch. It's very often how we think about what's happening in our lives and in our day. What beauty can we bring to those that we come in contact with today? It's interesting, as this was coming to me, it was one of those ones, I know a lot of you probably do this, but it's one of those things that happened a few weeks ago, and I woke up and didn't want to get out of bed before I started typing it all out, right? So I'm on my phone and my big old thumbs, and I'm typing everything down. I get all this lovely stuff for a beautiful talk on Making Life Beautiful Day. And then I realized this is so much a part of a prosperity series. And then I got to thinking, you know, how prosperous do you feel when you feel beautiful? How prosperous do you feel when you make someone else feel beautiful? When you affirm those around you for the work that they're doing? When you give children the confidence to know that they really, truly can accomplish whatever their dreams are. Doesn't that feel prosperous? Isn't that a huge part of feeling a part of the universe, prosperous with everything that we need? It's a true connection with a power greater than ourselves and with those around us. This is Pride Month, not Pride Week, it's Pride Month. Well, you can applaud for that. I'll applaud for that. And this video was not in the dream I had when I woke up and started writing it down. But I have to tell you, you guys know that the spoken word is like my favorite. I might even get close to saying that spoken word moves me more than music. And that's a big thing for me to say, because I can look back at every song I know and tell you exactly what I was doing at the time that I heard it the first time. Music moves my life all the time. But spoken word is something that I've been growing into over the last few years, and I know I've been sharing a lot of that with you under certain circumstances when I can. So I found this video, and I just, I understand this video. I can feel this video. This is a great representation of me. And don't we all want that? Isn't that what makes us feel useful, helpful, beautiful, important? So we're just going to take a few minutes and watch that. Thank you.
I didn't mean to. I was 10. And I liked the way she walked. She always walked upright and poised, like a princess. I liked that. And I didn't mean to memorize it. I was 13, And I did mean to trade hoodies with her because mine was warmer and she was cold. But I didn't mean to like it so much. I didn't mean to like doting on her. I didn't mean to want to keep her warm and make her smile and look after her when she was sick or hurt. I didn't mean to like it when she leaned into me while I wrapped her up on a starry night at camp. And I didn't mean to think it. Still 13 and learning to girl talk about boys, I didn't have a reason to. I sat across from her staring, smiling while she spoke, tuning out her words for a moment, and the thought. Kiss her. I pulled back. I don't think she noticed me scrunch up my face. Gross. What a gross thing to think about my darling friend. I didn't even know there was a word to define this sin. I just knew that this was weird because girls don't kiss girls. I was 14, and we became friends so very quickly. I scooped her up the way extroverts do and pulled her into the whirlwind of me faster than she could even orient. We were so natural, so alike, so magnetic, and our friendship was a wildfire. For all those years, I didn't mean to miss her any more than the others when she'd be gone. I didn't mean to get so wildly excited when she beckoned me into the hall to hug her home. And I didn't mean to think about the way she smelled. All the time. I didn't mean to notice every time I passed something in the store that she might like or need. I didn't mean to think about that. I didn't mean to like the way her nickname in my phone flashed on my lock screen. I didn't mean to hold her letters to my chest, to lay awake in my bed and fret when she got sick so often. I didn't mean to want to hug her all the time. I didn't mean to want to kiss her nose, to make her laugh. I didn't mean to just watch her exist when I knew she wasn't looking. I didn't mean to like the way she tucked her hair behind her ear. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to fall in love. I swear before the jaws of hell itself that I didn't mean to fall in love. I didn't mean to fall apart when she pushed me away. I didn't mean to burn with green when she preferred somebody else. It was so stupid when I cried in my car on Halloween. I was so stupid for her. I didn't mean to have the dreams where she held my hand and my heart just beat so fast. The dream where we sat on the couch while twilight faded and it happened in the very last light. When she kissed me, it wasn't weird or gross. It wasn't like that, it wasn't. It was soft. It was gentle and it was kind and it was pretty. She was so pretty. I didn't mean to cry when I woke up again to her tired, lukewarm smiles and a silent, cold shoulder. I didn't mean to. I never meant to. I can't tell you how hard I tried to fight it, how often I prayed that it would go away, how often I yanked at my hair and cried into my pillowcase and hated myself because I wanted her to love me. I wanted her to be so stupid for me. And I hated that I wanted that because that was supposed to be weird and gross because girls don't kiss girls. But it wasn't weird. It was as natural as a breeze shuffling the summer leaves. It wasn't gross. It was as pure and crystalline as a mountain spring, cool and fresh and sharp and awake. Each one so beautiful. And I'll admit my guilt. I wanted them to love my skin. I wanted that too. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. But I was made with this preset, and I hope someday you can understand that, and maybe someday see how utterly impossible it is to call something so very, very pretty perverse. Something so soft and gentle and kind, something so right, something so natural and pure and crystalline as love. My love, the way I love. I didn't mean to. But maybe you can forgive me for this, the way I've had to learn to. And, well, maybe someday I'll fall in love again. And I hope you'll forgive me if this time I mean to.
Got all the after screens there. Making life beautiful. If you closed your eyes and you listened and forgot about the fact that it was a woman talking about a woman, could you feel falling in love that way? Do you guys remember that? Have you fallen in love that way recently? I have with my dogs, but okay. Yeah. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing that I bet many, many, many people, although each and every one of you nodded your head, yes, I have felt that love. I know that love. I remember my first love in high school. I felt that. And I'd be willing to bet that there's a couple folks in the room and some of you online that never thought about a same-sex relationship quite that way. To recognize that there really is no difference in the feelings and the happenings that go on in that situation. And so I really honestly believe that the very, very best way that we can make life beautiful is by truly working on our acceptance level of people that aren't like us. Well, and acceptance for your family too. We have to throw them in there. But acceptance for people you may not understand. For people that may scare you. You know, we're told a lot every single day. If you listen, you'll hear it and recognize it. We're told all the time who to be afraid of. All the time. And then I have to ask you, if that scares you, how many of those kind of people have you walked up to and introduced yourself to? Have you ever taken the time to ask a question, to introduce yourself, to find out a little bit about how they are, who they are, and recognize that, you know what, we're not scary people. None of us are scary people. We're all beautiful, wonderful people. We're just not all the same. But there are people out there every single day telling us who and what to be afraid of. And what to blame them for. I have questions that I'd like you to ask yourself when that happens. One, do you know? Have you had the opportunity to ask questions, to get some information? Why is it that scares me so badly? What about it? The Peace and Justice Institute, excuse me, used to be at Valencia Community College. And I want to go over what they call the principles for how we treat one another. I know each of you got one as we came in. And no, none of this was anything that I wrote down when I woke up that morning, by the way. So, I honestly, truly believe we've gone over these before, but it's been years ago. And I think it's time we go through them again. For me, you know, you guys get stuck learning everything I think I need to learn, right? You guys know that. You're along for my ride. So I'd like to go over them. Let's do the first one. Create a hospitable and accountable community. A hospitable and accountable community. We all arrive in isolation and need the generosity of friendly welcomes. Bring all of yourself to the work in this community. Bring all of yourself to the work in this community. Welcome others to this place and this work, and presume that you are welcomed as well. That goes to that question, what am I afraid of? Skip right over that and assume that you're welcomed as well. Hospitality is the essence of restoring community. Next one. Here's the good one. Listen deeply. Listen intently to what is said. Listen to the feelings beneath the words. Strive to achieve a balance between listening and reflecting, speaking and acting. Listening, reflecting, speaking, and action. Find a balance. I'm an action junkie, so I have a tendency to do only two things: act and speak, which at least half the time shouldn't be done. Listen deeply. Give somebody the love of your attention. Let them know that they are valuable today. No matter who and what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There's a place in this world with open arms right now. And we sing that song, and we say it in our mission statement. Listen deeply. Number 3. Create an advice-free zone. So hard when I know everything all the time. If you just listen to me, I'll give you the advice that you need. Just fix everything in your life. Create an advice-free zone. Replace advice with curiosity as we work together for peace and justice. Curiosity. Instead of automatically telling somebody what it is they should be doing, ask them why they're doing something else. Hey, why are you doing that? What was your thought process behind that? How's it working for you? Is there a way I can help you with that? Turn to curiosity instead of trying to tell people what to do. And I have to tell you, seriously, it's one I have to practice. It's being that whole extroverted, action junkie person that I am. Each of us is here to discover our own truth. Transformative truths, we say in our mission statement. We are not here to set someone else straight or to fix what we perceive as broken in another member of a group. People that are different from us don't need us to fix them. They don't need us to judge them. They need us to listen to them, to want to get to know them. Number 4, practicing asking honest and open questions. A great question is ambiguous, personal, and invokes anxiety. I'm not so sure I agree with that one so much. Every time I meet with the Peace and Justice Institute people, I ask them to talk me through that one. And still I stand here in front of you today, not really sure what that provoking anxiety really means, but I'm going to keep hanging out with those folks, and I'm going to keep asking them to explain that to me. Hopefully one day, not too far in the future, I'll be able to come back to you and say, invoking anxiety is not a bad thing. But today, I'm not sure. But practice asking honest and open questions. Questions that don't just get a yes or a no answer. Questions that don't hide what it is you're thinking or feeling. Questions that don't bring about the answers that you're looking for. God, I can't tell you how important that is. Don't ask the questions so that you get what you want. Ask an honest and open question. Number 5, give space for unpopular answers. Another one. Answer questions honestly, even if the answer seems unpopular. I have to tell you, you guys are so good to me. I have had such a blessed time here with you guys. Playing that video was scary for me, I have to tell you. It was scary. But I trusted that you guys would get it. So give space for those unpopular answers and answer honestly, even if the answer seems unpopular. Be present to listen, not debate, correct, or interpret. I could have been like the lead of my debate team in college if I wanted to be. Number 6, respect silence. Silence is a rare gift in our busy world. After someone has spoken, take time to reflect without immediately filling the space with words. This applies to the speaker as well. Be comfortable leaving your words to resound in the silence without refining or elaborating on what you've already said. I love this exercise. We practice this a lot under lots of different opportunities. But when I work with the Peace and Justice Institute, it's an interesting, we always work in groups. We always share as honestly as we can. We go through these 13 principles before we ever get anything started. And respecting the silence is a really difficult one. To just listen. If somebody has 2 minutes, to give them the full 2 minutes, even if a minute and a half of that they're not saying anything. That's a tough one for me. But do it without refining or elaborating. Do it without trying to give your own experience. I have a bad habit of doing that. You'll tell me something that's about you, and I can turn it around and make it about me in about a nanosecond and start telling you about my experience with the same thing. And then I walk away going, I made it about myself. I'm working on that one. So if you catch me doing that, let me know. Number 7, suspend judgment. Set aside your judgments. Set them aside. They're not helpful. Your judgments are not helpful. They're not helping the planet. They're not helping your soul. They're not helping anything. They're a judgment. And the interesting thing is that we automatically judge 100% of everything we experience every single day. We judge the blue sky, the green car, the white t-shirt. We judge everything. And none of it means anything. So set it aside. By creating a space between judgments and reactions, we can listen to the other and to ourselves more fully. You know, as unity people, what we like to do, judgment, breath, before taking action. 8, please. Identify assumptions. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I think I shared that with you a couple weeks ago. I have been I make a lot of assumptions that I know things. I told you I'm a know-it-all. And I make these assumptions that I'm correct, and so I just give you the information because obviously I know what I'm talking about. But these days, I'm asking myself all the time, do I really know that? And getting out there asking the oracle, does she really know what she's talking about? Or is she just making this stuff up? It's been a good practice for me. You might want to think about it if you're like me and you have an answer for everything. Identify those assumptions. Our assumptions are usually invisible to us, yet they undergird our worldview. By identifying our assumptions, we can then set them aside and open our viewpoints to greater possibilities. Somebody asked me recently about working with boards, because I work with a few of them, and I can't exactly remember what the conversation was, but what it was about was, well, don't you get in there and let them know, you know, what they should be doing? And I'm like, no. I don't get involved in who gets elected to a board. I don't get involved in anybody's business but my own. Because, and it's not because I'm not sitting back there. You guys know me. I'm sitting back there thinking, well, if they would just blah, 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 blah. But what I have found out is by sitting back and listening, I open myself up for greater viewpoints and greater possibilities. If I am not already assuming the way something should end up, I give somebody else the opportunity to shine their brilliance and show me a better way to do it. Happens all the time. 9, please. Speak your truth. You're invited to say what is in your heart, trusting that your voice will be heard and your contribution respected. And your voice will be heard and your contribution will be respected if we follow basic principles that we're laying ahead of ourselves here. Own your truth by remembering to speak only for yourself. Only for yourself. Use I statements. Using the first person I rather than you or everyone clearly communicates the personal nature of your expression. 10. When things get difficult, turn to wonder. There's that curiosity again. Turn to wonder. Don't get mad. Don't get scared. Well, I can't tell you not to get scared. If you get scared, breathe. First question you ask is, why does that scare me? And then the next question you ask is, to the person you think is scary. I wonder what brought her to this place. I wonder what my reaction teaches me. I wonder what they're feeling right now. Bring it to wonder, not to judgment. 11. Practice slowing down. Simply the speed of modern life can cause violent damage to the soul. By intentionally practicing slowing down, we strengthen our ability to extend nonviolence to others and to ourselves. And when I speak of nonviolence, I'm not talking about necessarily, punching somebody in the arm. You can be very violent with your words, with your actions, with your beliefs. Take a breath. Intentionally practice slowing down. It strengthens our ability to extend nonviolence to others and to ourselves. 12, please. All voices have value. Woohoo! Thank you all for listening to that video this morning. It was wonderful for me. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Hold these moments when a person speaks as precious, because these are the moments when a person is willing to stand for something, trust the group, and offer something they see as valuable. In other words, support one another. Don't disagree with one another. Don't argue with one another. Support one another. In any conversation, no matter what, and if you guys find that I'm wrong, come back and let me know, but I'm promising you right now, In every single conversation that you ever have in your lifetime, if you have the opportunity to turn to wonder and to ask the important questions and be true, you will always find something that you both agree on. 100% of the time. But if you're not listening, if you're not offering the opportunity, if you're not asking the questions, you're not going to find that. And so you're just going to be scared. You're just going to be angry. All voices have value. Hold these moments as precious. 13. Maintain confidentiality. Create a safe space by respecting the confidential nature and content of discussions held in the group and one-on-one. Obviously, these are read before we start groups, right? Allow what is said in the group to remain there. What's said in Vegas stays in Vegas, or you know. We have a metaphysics teacher that says you have to be specific about your thoughts and your actions and your words. He says, what's said in vagueness stays in vagueness. But anyway, I know. You know who that is, right? Paul Hasselbeck, yeah. Had to be Paul, yeah. Maintain confidentiality. There are very few things more important to me than confidentiality. Integrity that it produces to maintain confidentiality. Trust one another. Yeah, these are the 13 principles that I try to work toward in my work for peace and justice. And peace and justice for me is really, really, really important. Equitability is really, really important. Understanding and love could not possibly be more important than it is right now. I offer these to you and I ask you to put these somewhere where you can see them. Put them on your fridge. I don't know, maybe I go to my fridge a little too much, but put them somewhere where you're going to see them. Pick one every day and look at that one. If you know you're going to be with a group of people you don't know, a fun one is to suspend judgment. If you don't know people and you're going to go hang out with them, suspend judgment. See how difficult that can be, because we automatically judge everything. If somebody comes to you needing support, practice confidentiality. Pick one of these for every day. And before you know it, they'll become natural to you, and your view on your life and prosperity will change dramatically. Dramatically. Well, I wish that I had a wonderful closing statement. It seems to be the weak area of my talks is closing out. I usually end up going, okay, bye. One day, I'll advance into better closings, but I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you being here today. Thank you.
You are so beautiful. To me, you are so beautiful. you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hoped for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Yes, you are.
All right, now's the time in our service where we celebrate our prosperity with our gifts, our tithes, and our love offerings. Whether you give online, whether you're giving in the basket today, or you auto tithe, grab all that energy and pull it to your heart, and let's bless it together. Well, I'm going to ask the ushers to come down now. Now let's bless it together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the joy of giving and receiving. And so it is. Here we go.
Hands together. Here we go. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. One more time. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Here's Nick. Whoop. Yeah. Yay. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Here goes the drums. What about Eric? Woo! God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. One more time. God gives me everything I need. Yeah. How about the boys?
All right.
Awesome, Nick.
Yay. Wasn't that awesome? Did you guys know he could play the drums? It's his,
Surprise!
that's your second instrument, right?
Yeah, it used to be.
Used to be. I'd say it still is. Okay. Let's put a final blessing on this offering. Mother, Father, God, we know that this offering is the very substance of your being, and that it was created for us before the world was even formed. We know, acknowledge, and affirm that according to your perfect law, it returns to each giver, heaped up, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. For an increase understanding of this perfect law, we do give thanks, and so it is. Amen. And you just leave it right there. Yeah. Yay! I would love to support you in prayer today. Several ways for that to happen. There's a prayer card in the seat back in front of you. You can fill that out and put it in the prayer box. Our prayer chaplains will take it for the week, pray for you every day, and then we send them to Unity Village. They pray 24 hours a day for 30 days. It's a wonderful thing. If you're online, please call the church. I'll answer. I'd love to pray with you. You can also go out on our website and hit ask for prayer. You can also call the hotline that's on our website. You can Facebook us, email us. We'd love to pray with you. Next week, let's see. Turning the ordinary into extraordinary. I think I'm just going to continue our prosperity series for the next 6 months or so. Turning the ordinary into extraordinary. One of my favorite topics. Potluck is next Sunday. Also, please sign up for something in the hospitality. On one of the tables is a little sign-up sheet. Sign up to bring something in next week. And hey, bring a neighbor or a friend. So let's stand and join hands across the aisle and sing our song of peace.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with our family in perfect harmony.
Perfect harmony.
Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now,
Right now.
with every step I take. Let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
All right. I forgot to tell the people online that I will have a link on our Facebook page for you to get the principles on how we treat one another. So everybody, print it out, take it home, practice all week. Our affirmation is, with joy and gratitude, I welcome grace. Together?
With joy and gratitude, I welcome grace.
I love you. Have a wonderful week. Mwah.
So
Celebrate your life today. Great and joyful things have come your way. Love with all your heart and soul today. Know that God has made you whole. There will never be a better day than today to celebrate. to celebrate.